getting all set up. I'm thinking that we maybe tweak this Sultai list a little bit today. See if there's not something that I don't know. Some way to make this better. I did a little bit of changing already. I really kind of like this list. So, and of course, Bacon was quite nice to point out that Sultai is the better version of Scapeshift. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Wow, why does this not seem to fit correctly today? But I think Bant's still the way to go. But I mean, there's definitely some stuff that you can do with this. So you get to play Risen Reef. Just kind of help you along, I guess. I'm wondering if Arboreal Grazer is not bad. We cut it. This doesn't do a whole lot with Yorick, I guess. This is super late. But we actually think we want to change the sideboard, though. Obviously, I think we're going to leave that in there, but put in the less Chupacabra. And I think... do we want to go up to Krasis? Yeah, I think so. And this guy works really well with this guy. So the fact that like the ooze makes an additional ooze, I don't know what we use it for, but it seems fine. Let's start a constructed event. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I do really like the deck. Or I should say, the premise of the deck. There might be some better cards that we could put into it. I guess this is okay. 2 shocks. Alright, let's start with this one. So we draw on Cat comes into Growth Spiral. We need to draw land, would be really good. Feel the Dead would be amazing. That is not a Feel the Dead. Alright, I think we have to just, like, go for it. We have enough stuff in our hand that we just start trying to ramp up. See what we can get from this. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, we'll take that. See if this works again. My guess is not, with the way that their cards. Wow. Syncopates. Super weird. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this actually, like, we have to kick it to be able to get to 7. like this deck is getting super annoying. They've cast what, a total of 5 cards. 3 of them have been counters. It's super annoying. Alright, so here, I guess we'll do this for 4. Should probably just hold open mana for Syncopate, I guess. Make this for like 1. Wow. So I guess we don't get too punished here. If we play Yarok first, and we can play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can play Dismal Backwater. So let's see if it resolves. Lord only knows. Yay! Gain a couple life. Alright, so let's kick this thing. We can find 2. Okay, or guess we're not. That's alright. Should have known that the last card in their hand would be a counter, right? Because like that's all they've cast. They cast an opt. So they can double block the arc with that. I don't like any attacks here. So we should be able to cast Cavalier now. Which hopefully they didn't draw another counter. If they seriously drew. What is this deck? It's literally these 3 creatures, and that's it. It's like the stupidest thing on earth. As we are outpacing the our zombies are outpacing their wolves, so that's okay, I mean, for the time being, but it's getting to be a problem. Did you get another one? Let's murder dog down. We're good. Hopefully they don't draw a counter. And they drew it. Of course they drew it. Never did not have it. Can we kick this one? There's just no point in not, like, maxing out our spells now. I mean, they have to draw a not counter, right? Hey. Alright. Would really like another Field of the Dead. Be super sweet, but... they're refilling their hand up, and that's really not cool, because they'll just draw a bunch of counters. Or draw another wolf, which would really not be good either. Alright, let's hit a field. Nothing on the first one. Oh, we didn't whiff on the second one at least. It'd been nice to hit 2 fields there. That's fine. So I guess like in response to that, they should have flashed in the Trickster to the Yarick, and we would have only gotten one off of this instead of two, and we wouldn't have got the Field of the Dead. So we wouldn't get a second trigger off the Rejuvenator. Although we're just gonna die to this stinking flyer. Like, that's, I guess, a real thing here. I guess we just, like, start attacking, because, I mean, we should have a long time ago, I guess. They're eventually going to draw that thing. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 14. So 5 will get through for 10. Oh, I guess if you just block all out, like, and we're just gonna die to wolves, right? So we block here. I guess we could block there, one there, and one Rejuvenator on Cutthroat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 4/4s. It's 4 4/4s. We're just dead. So 4, 16 get through. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. That's fine there. That's fine there. Maybe we're alive? I don't think so. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, gain 3. Yeah, a -1. Well, that stinks. Right. Yeah, we'll keep this. So we'll go gate first, breeding pool turn 2, or check at the breeding pool turn 2, play Fielded Out with Growth Spiral, hopefully, and continue on our way. Theoretically, that's the way this is going to work, but let's hope. Yeah. That's not good. We have to do this, so. Well, Risen Reef will help, hopefully. So we Rejuvenator next turn. And then start going from there. Alright. So if we get... Hopefully, like, so we'll swamp... Hopefully Rejuvenator hits something decent. Actually, we're going to do this. Hopefully we can hit... I guess it doesn't matter which land because we have both our colors, or all 3 of our colors here. Temple will work out pretty good. And we don't need another breeding pool. So next turn we can play Swamp, and then we can play Hydrocrisis for 4. So I think they're just playing Cavalcade. So we shouldn't, hopefully, not have too many problems here. That seems awkward. But okay. Yeah, especially because we can't Risen Reef twice, so. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 will make 6, which will be pretty good. Oh, okay. So if we shock in the tomb, go down the 2 life that we just went down, up with the Krasis, we could actually cast both Risen Reefs. Nice. It's fine. So that's 4 points that don't go to our face. I'm okay with that right now. Can we play Yarok? I mean, I guess I don't see why not, right? We should be able, like, they're slow enough. They have 2 removal spells. Like, their 3-point burn has been 2 mana, so they're not going off here. So we should be able to double Risen Reef as long as we tap green, blue, colorless here. So green, blue, colorless. It's Reef. Hey, look at that. You're gonna be a bunch of triggers. This is how triggered is our opponent gonna be when this is all said and done. Especially knowing that we have a second Reef to go along with this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yark is pretty good, not gonna lie. So can we get one more? Yeah, there we go. And they either need a board wipe or kill us with burn, I guess. We're just gonna go ahead and leave the Yark back. I think it's an okay trade if it's Steamkin, Instigator, and Prospector, plus a shock for all of that, but we're just gonna make them work a little bit harder here. Especially since we can Cavalier. We'll get 4 Risen Reef triggers and 2 Cavalier of Thorns triggers. So we'll dig pretty deep there. Okay, so your Steamkin has a couple counters on it. I guess I get to continue on, right? So cast your next instant or sorcery this turn, double it, huh? Copy that spell. So we get 2 mana, kill the Yark. Yep. 3 mana. Double down on risk factor, huh? Unless we take action here. And we take action here. Yeah, I mean, 3 is not dead, so let's play this. Are they dead? They're dead, right? Yeah. I mean, they're just dead to attack. So that's pretty good. That was pretty good. Double Reef with a Yark in play. I do like that. It's kind of nice. Super cool. Alright, yeah, I mean, we have a reef and a couple of ramp spells, so we can see what we can try to... There he goes, let's play the Gilgate. So we'll play the Rejuvenator first. Probably should have played the Dismal Backwater, but try to save that for later in case we do get a Yarick, or just in that case right there. So the nice part is that we do have the Yarick to be able to start doubling up on. We just have to find it first. But once we find the Yarick, like being able to double up on all of our triggers is pretty good. They'll probably take the reef here. That's unfortunate. Really wanted that to start trying to filter through. But alright, so Grave. Let's kick this thing. There's just no point in not. We don't have a way to remove the Blood Sun. So we just have to thin out our deck as fast as possible, and then hopefully draw into like Hydra Crisis, I guess. Super interesting, like no Lotus Field so far though, so we can see if there's Chupacabra. Kick this. There's just all in. Try to get as many lands out of the deck as possible. So let's see if they are playing some sort of like Bolas deck. Yeah.
Mortality suits me.
We'll just exile this. Like, we don't need our lands for anything, right? So
My schemes are never
doesn't matter. So here, do this. I would have much rather held on to it, but especially because if they go 4-mana Bolas here, it's a problem. That.
I have other plans. Let your weak mind.
Yeah, so there he is, and we get punished for not holding on to the Chupacabra, trying to get at the Bolas. So that does stink. Let's see what we can. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a Bolas lockout here. So we have no hand. There's just no point in playing it. Look at that. We played our 25 lands for the day. I do wish that people would stop by. And more people so far. I think we've met a total of 5 people outside of like my normal play group that have actually stopped by and said hi while we've been streaming. It would be nice to get to know some more people, but understandable. Everybody's got lives. Throw that back. Ooh. I think we have to pitch this too. This is better. It's grade 7. Not going to be great for what we need. So turn 1, turn 2, put the breeding pool into play. And we're going to put this and this back, I think. We need the Rejuvenator to help us find the Field of the Dead. Hopefully that can happen. If we draw some more ramp here. Yeah, that's good. So here, this. Do all this stuff. Hey, look at that. Field of the Dead. So, if I play this, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will get us 4. That'll also be at 4. Do I want to play the temple or the field? I think I just play the field. I want to get the fields on the battlefield. We're not under a whole lot of pressure yet, so if we were, like if they had hit Cavalcade last turn and started attacking, then maybe we would be under a lot of pressure. So we'll block this guy. Just try to stop some of the bleeding. 1, 2, 3, 4. So can I kick this? It goes to 2. No. So we'll just kick it and find the swamp and the forest. Yep, can't do anything with that. But next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So next turn we can route and escape shift at the same time. So if they have a board wipe, we'll be in a world of hurt. But if not, we're gonna make a lot of zombies. And I have a feeling we're gonna make a lot of zombies. So let's play this. Get a couple. Probably could have saved that. No, I think that's right. These two. A couple more. This. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So those 9, we'll go find these two. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Forgot we doubled up, so that'd be 9, but that's alright. Love the Dismal Backwater in there. 39 triggers. Okay. They go Ritual Soot. This is gonna be painful. Or even like Cry. That's the same. So 42 zombies. Did we get there? Does not look like we're going to get there. Opponent is still playing. Oh, yeah, we got there. That's not a problem. They just wanted to play their Open the Graves. Cool. This kind of attacks from 2 different levels, like, or 2 different directions, because you can play Yarick and play your elementals, and then you can, and just kind of go off with that. Put a bunch of lands in play, make a really big Hydra, those sorts of things. Eventually, you're just going to start churning out a lot of zombies, I guess. So, yeah, we'll keep this. This hand does a lot of nada, I think, but so Mystery, Watery Grave, put a I'll probably put a Temple of Mystery to play. Yeah, that's gonna be. Ooh, okay, that's even better. Yeah, we need the Risen Reef. So we don't want to put any. We don't shock ourselves if we don't have to here. Hey, Lando, how are you? I appreciate that. Been playing a lot of years, and it's been taking a long time to be able to, like, even think about doing something like this. So I'm glad you enjoy it. Alright. I think we're just going to die to mono red here. This is going to be a problem. Alright, so if we that, we don't have 2 untapped lands is a problem here. So Sultai Dredge deck. I dig it. I dig it. I like some Sultai Dredge. I really wish that we could play more of it. It's just not the hottest right now. It's the bad part about it. Alright, I'm trying. Now we have to figure out if we can get to 7 types here. I don't think we can, but this guy's on blocking duty before we actually die. Alright, so we have to lead with this. If we grow Spiral, that puts the breeding pool into play. We're at 4, right? And then the Guildgate. Alright, so if we grow, gets us the... Shoot, that only gets us to... I don't think there's a way out of this. So yeah, the best we could do is like grow here, and then grow Spiral, and it doesn't get us to... Doesn't get us to 7, we're dead. Wow. We had a pretty good hand to start that too. So you playing the you trying the dredge deck with the mono red is rough, yeah. With the oh, what do I want to call it? The dude that steals stuff, or you talking like Sultai Dredge but with Dracoseth? Because I think that one's pretty cool, actually. That's actually what we should be doing with this. I think we've changed this up. Maybe we'll do that later. I kind of dig the Dracoseth version. Thing is a beast. Similar to the one that I had up. So kind of the old style dredge, or old style like reanimator version. Are you doing the like self mill style? Where you can win with like Jace? And any style, any sort of reanimator, or are you just strictly going for that? The self mill? Yeah, that's pretty cool too. That is a lot of work. Definitely a lot of work. We can keep this. I'm assuming you're on the like Risen Reef, kind of like elemental combo. You're trying to do the like all the clone effects. Let's see. Let's wait. See if we can get them to tap out on their turn, or close to it. Let me put this field. Hopefully, get this field into play. Cheated into play with Grow Spiral. Yeah, the so like using Risen Reef. Here, maybe we'll have a chance. Using Risen Reef, you can use the like Jumpstart card, and I can't remember what its name is, to make a copy of the Reef for 3 mana, and then you can use Spark Double, which is actually pretty good because it puts a 2/2 Risen Reef into play. So, I mean, it's not bad. Alright, so we might have one more Spell Pierce. So I think we're gonna play this. the elemental, like Risen Reef elementals, is a big thing, and you can do a whole lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I want to take that field, but I think we have to take this guild gate here. Elemental mill is a big thing. It's kind of cool, like all the different things you do with it. So, and if you're like, you don't get any elementals, I guess, in black, but like you get stuff in green that can help you out. So you can ramp too to help you with the Risen Reefs and like casting big things. You just use your black for removal. So 1, 2, 3. This is 4. We're just gonna cast this. Are we dead? We're probably dead. Uh, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that guy's gonna kill us. Just adding the 1 extra Tempest Gin. It's such a problem. Okay, so if we play... Man, I wish this was Grow from the Ashes. Blood for Bones. Blood for Bones into huge stuff is awesome also. That's why I kind of wondered if you were into the 7-mana guy that steals things, or like the Drakuseth version. So Drakuseth, like the Drakuseth Reanimator, is really all about churning through your library as fast as possible to hit Drakuseth and Blood for Bones. Hey, look at that. We can pay for that now. And we can put this into play. And we can get a couple of triggers and not draw anything to save us. Well, that kind of stinks. We're just dead. I mean, there's no way they'd forget to attack, right? Yeah, you really only need 2. And that, like, it's kind of stupid. So, if you're into something that's like... and then... And then let's see if we do like 2 Drakuseths. We're gonna take the mountains out because you don't need them. You don't need to cast the Drakuseth. And I'm trying to think, like, where else could you be? Like, you want to mill. So you need. Whoa, not Jace. Jace. This guy. Probably like 3 of him. You can play Narcomoeba. Yep, you're right. Yep, Tamio. Ashiok. Look at that, we're at 57 to 60 already, and we don't even have like duels in here. So if we did Breeding Pool and Watergrave, and then Hinterland. Whoa. We'll take these out. And then we have, what's it, green, black. Although, I think we just need blue. We just need splashing for green, right? Risen Reefs. We need a lot of blue. 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 12, 16. So if we did like 17, 18, 1920. And then we're something like Islands. And you can even play more Drakuseths if you wanted to, because you're playing like the Blood for Bones version things. I wanna. Where is it? I guess we'll use this Avon art. So, what are we at? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So I think we need to put a swamp in here. If we draw a basic, we want to turn most of this stuff on. So, like, you could use that for remove. Like, and you swap some stuff out for removal, too, if you wanted to. You have some blockers here. I don't even know if it's like, Spark Harvest, I guess, is one that you can really play. Maybe, I think you want the Ashiok, though. Maybe, like, Trimajace. So, Trimajace, put Spark Harvest in. Underrealm Lich. Ooh, that's the one that, like, helps you draw cards, right? And, like, you discard. It's the 1/4. Underrealm Lich or Tomebound Lich? Underrealm Lich. Which one's that? Oh, this one. I had this in the initial, like, that initial iteration of Sultai at this point. It's okay. The thing I didn't like about it is it's 5 mana. And you're not reanimating it with anything. So, I actually don't think I would mind this. Manage the battlefield, reduce combat damage to a player, draw a card. So you can actually go, like, no Risen Reefs if you wanted to, and play Tomebound Lich, or what is the 7 mana blue card? I cannot remember that dude's name. This guy. This turns out to be a really good target for the Blood for Bones. So you could also do something that's like play Agent of Treachery, like no Risen Reefs. I think like no Spark Harvest. You could do Risen Reefs. I like if you're playing Risen Reefs, you'd play like the duplicate effects. I like 3 Agent of Treachery. And then what's the 5 mana thing? The 5 mana black spell that buys back a creature. Bond of Revival. It's like Bond of Revival works really well with Drakuseth. So like Blood for Bones, getting back anything. So you can play like that. And then you have 3. So you can play... I like Spark Harvest in this deck. Boom, look at that. It's like Sultai Dredge 2.0. Ooh, Molder Hulk. Ooh, yeah, those are some pretty good ideas. So, Molder Hulk being one, Cavalier of Night, and Cavalier of Thorns. Yeah, if you're gonna replace any of them, yeah, the Molder Hulk is probably the one that you easily replaceable. The hard part is going to be that you need a way to ditch the Drakuseth if you draw it. So you're going to need a way to filter things out of your hand, if possible. Or you just... And that's why you don't play more than, like, 2, I don't think. Molder Hulk would be really good in this, though, too. This might be way too much green, but... This is actually... It's like Cavalier. What's the Black Cavalier kills something, right? Oh, sack another creature, destroy target creature. Target creature with mana costs 3 or less for Graver. That's actually pretty good for this deck. So it allows you to buy back a Stitcher Supplier, an Archimedes, or a Wall of Lost Thoughts. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about Cavalier of Thorns, though. I guess it's it's a 5/6. Oh, and it buys back a card, so you can buy back like Blood for Bones. So that's pretty good. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. So Molder Hulk's interesting because if you dredge a lot with that, then you'll be able to cast it for what, 2, right? It's Golgari plus 6. So how many total big things are you playing currently? Is it just one of each? Yeah, we could do Temple Mystery. So, yeah, the problem there being needing, I guess, the spot green. Don't need a whole lot. 2 Molder Hulk and 1 of each category. So 4 pieces total. We're gonna mulligan this. That's horrible the more I look at it. And this is garbage because we are never casting those. Wow. Sure, I guess we keep 4. That goes back, that goes back, that goes back. That's a sweet 4-card hand we got. Yeah, it is unfortunate, but... I just can't believe, like, 8 1-drops to hit. Alright, so there's a Dracoseth in the yard already. Which is pretty good with Bond. So as long as we start drawing lands... And this is where I think the whole, like, Risen Reef combo helps you. Because when we play Risen Reef, like, getting the lands out of your deck as opposed to putting them into your graveyard. And that was the problem. That was the slot that the 4-drop Merfolk actually filled prior to this. Because now we're going to be stuck on 3. Although if we do, like, the nice part is, if we get 1 more land, we can Blood for Bones back the Dracoseth, which is pretty good. And then we also have the Bond of Revival. What's happening, Zach? We're going through. Look at that. Get some. What's that? Turn 5. Sack that dude. Yep. Return a creature card to the battlefield. I think it's this one. Put one in our hand. Let's do this one. So we were talking with Audio Lando, and he's talking about Sultai Dredge, like a Dredge Reanimator. So Spark Double. All right, they're playing Spark Double Elementals. So we're gonna try to kill them as fast as possible here. Yeah, Dracoseth is really good, and like here's the kicker to this thing. Let's attack. And that's what happens. Okay, so if you don't know what Dracoseth does, when Dracoseth attacks, deal 4 damage. We'll just pull the stupid thing back up. So that was game 1. We mulliganed to 4, by the way. So remember that. We were on a mulligan to 4 on the draw. And turn 5 to Dracoseth. Yes, this thing is retarded because it's like it's really really good. Sorry. It does 4 damage to any target and then 3 damage to each of up to 2 other targets. So we get to kill one of their walkers, then we get to kill the Risen Reef and the Branch Walker there. So that's pretty good. Like, it's not horrible. It's a pretty good deck. And again, like, I'm not playing I just, like, we just threw this together. So, I could easily swap out the Agent of Treacheries for the Risen Reefs. And, like, go down, like, one Spark Harvest for the 4th one, I guess. I do like having a lot of targets, though, for your Blood for Bones. So, I don't know how many Blood for Bones you're playing, or if you're playing Bond of Revival. They're both really good. Bond of Revival is really, really good with Drakuseth. Yeah, we'll keep this. This kind of stinks. Agent of Treachery stuck in our hand, but... you scoop when Drakuseth hits the graveyard? When Drakuseth hits the graveyard, it's not a big deal. They need to draw one of their 4 reanimate spells. That's when you scoop. Unless you have a counter for it, I guess. So let's see if we can start to when we get an Archamoeba. I guess that's okay. Did we hit anything? Nope, just a Wall of Lost Thoughts. And you want to make sure that you have Narcomoebas. That's definitely an auto include. Like when you're milling yourself over, the free creature is really good. Yeah, Narcomoebas. I think Wall of Lost Thoughts are almost like auto includes. Are you playing the Stitcher Supplier, the 1-drop, just in case you draw them? Oh, it's not that bad, Zach. One creature doesn't humiliate you. I mean, it's just built like it's on a different power level. I don't think they realized what they were doing when they made that. Okay, so you're building in preparation for rotation. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's fair. I don't know what does rotate then. The only thing you lose some of your lands, but you already have a fix for that because you're talking about like minusing the woodland cemeteries and putting in like temples, which is perfectly fine. Even if it slows you down 1 turn later, that's not horrible. We do need to hit some lands though. We just milled over 3. That's horrible. So hopefully we could discard this agent. I don't know, to like hand size or something. That would be okay, I guess. This gets kind of awkward, so... Yeah, now I gotta win with Narcomoeba. Narcomoeba, go. Yes. Yes. No lands, Amoeba beats. This guy's like a boss, man. Beep, beep. Alright, so... What do we got going on here? Anything? Yeah, I'm just blocking with my Wall of Lost Thoughts to take you 1 from Land of War Elves, though. Yeah, and that's the thing. So, like, the Dredge playing World Shaper and Multani, that was the version that I was playing at FNM a while back. And it was exactly that. Like, you play Bond of Revival to get back the Multani to swing for a ton. Like, we have to just sack here. We need to get that stupid thing off the battlefield. Goodbye, Wall of Lost Thoughts. Don't even care. Draw a card. That's fine. We just can't have them gaining a bunch of life, or our Narcomoeba won't attack for a lot. It's going to be on blocking duty. And this is why I think Spark Harvest is like almost an auto include with the two. So, like, you just have a bunch of creatures that sit around and do nothing. Although I can't imagine that this deck doesn't start, like, churning out creatures here real quick. It's almost like the basic Golgari deck. So, we did get 4 new followers today, too. So, we're churning our way up. We're at, like, 24? 29, something like that. 28. We're at 28 followers. So we just need to get our followers up, and then we should be like on our way. You did know that I'm sure you heard through the grapevine, like, we are doing Twitch streams for Liberty MTG too. On Friday nights at 7 p.m. So we're streaming our FNM one match of FNM. So pass that word around. Oh my goodness, Narcomoebas forever. Oh, look at that! We got the Narcomoeba win. Yeah, and that's why I saw, like, you pass that word around. Some people watching between rounds. Some people aren't in the same time zone we're in, so, like, we're Eastern time zone, Eastern Standard Time. So we're talking to one guy actually watching. It was kind of funny because he's 6 hours ahead of us. So he actually went to play FNM, got done with FNM, and our stream was just starting. So that was pretty cool. Give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Alright, hoping you all stuck around. Yeah, we decided to skip dinner tonight, so my wife thought it would be fun to have watermelon for dinner. So we ate a lot of watermelon, and of course drinking Perrier. What are you sharing on Facebook, Zach? All right, I think I want to make this into the. All right, so I want to ditch these guys. Oh, I don't care. That's fine. Just don't get me, like, stalked. We want reefs. I want to throw these reefs in here. And one less Spark Harvest. Beef Stroganoff. That sounds pretty good. Oh, I don't care. That's fine. Yeah, So we're far from college students, and my wife and I eat like college students have for 10 years now. So it's just two of us, so we kind of do our own little thing here. Um, I think I might want one less Tamio and one more Ashiok too. 3 is kind of this like bubble, right? So we have such supplier. I like this view. I just wish it was easier to add to it. What did I take out for Risen Reef? I took out the 7 mana dude. I took out. Oh, let's get rid of. I took out the 3 Agent of Treachery. Yep. Yeah, I took out the 3 Agent of Treachery, and then I took out 1 Spark Harvest to put in the 4 Risen Reefs. And then I just swapped over like -1 Tamio, +1 Ashiok. So I do like the Risen Reef because like if you play the Risen Reef, it can help try to draw you a card, dig you a little deeper, do some things. So let's see what this has. And it also gives you like the Reef gives you another target itself. Although, yeah, I guess Kevalier's not like. Yeah, like the fact that Risen Reef. So even if you like, and Risen Reef also gives you another target to sack to Blood for Bones. So the nice part about Blood for Bones is that it's an additional cost to cast the card. So Risen Reef is actually in your graveyard as a target. So you can target with either half of Blood for Bones as well. So you can put it back onto the battlefield and get a trigger off of it, or put it in your hand. If we get a land, it's pretty good. So, if we get a land, this is even better now. So next turn, Wall of Lost Thoughts kind of makes me want Glowspore Shaman. Because you could turn 2 Glowspore Shaman, turn 3 Risen Reef. Since like hitting the 3rd land is really the hardest part about the whole deal. But turns out we don't have to worry about that. Let's do this. We're going to take some damage from our own lands here. Well, you put it out there, and let me guess that people were telling you shouldn't have put it out there, huh? So, an Ashiok and a Blood for Bones. That's not cool. An admin blocked you from sharing to the other group. That's alright. Why did they block you, though? Spam? Oh, get that over there. This Ceratops is gonna kill us in 4 turns. Yeah. No promotions allowed. That makes sense. Like, okay, so I think we are going to play this tapped. We're gonna get in with this Narcomoeba, and then Narcomoeba is gonna do the Narcomoeba thing. Kill the shifting Ceratops. Because that Ceratops would have killed us. I do appreciate everything you've done so far, Zach. Try to help bring people in here. So, you've been here day 1. So, and, Meeba's great, man. Meeba's great. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Cool. We don't have a black land. Wish we would have played that first and left the Watery Grave, because that's what we would have thought we would have drawn. Whatever, that's fine. And remember, we have no red to be able to cast Drakuseth if we draw it. So that's the only problem here. So for that reason, I guess is the other thing too. If you stick with the three big guys that you have right now, you don't have to worry about that. Because you have Molder Hulk and I'm gonna lose my Wall of Lost Thoughts. Ooh, so super upset about that one. You can at least cast them if you're playing the two Cavaliers. That's okay. Literally no one I know follows my Twitter account, so post it on Discord. Sure. Just going all out, aren't you? So let's hit. Man, we've hit 2 of our Blood for Bones. That's not good. So let's see if we can't get going. Like, not having Agent of Treachery with the Risen Reef is kind of hard because we're not going to cast anything. Burp. Okay. Maybe we do leave the Agent of Treachery in. If we find Jace, though, we could start churning through some stuff here. What? What's wrong? I'm right here. You can lay down. No, that's a big Llanowar Elf. I think the bus is strong, and that thing's going in front of it. So 8, go to 3. The thing doesn't have trample. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to 3. Like we were dead to growth cycle there, but it's all right. Lay down. Oh, look at that. We drew the Dracoseth. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it is bad luck. There is only 2 in the deck. And we drew 1. That's super bad. Yeah, we'll bring that into play. And we'll reef again. Let's draw 3 cards off of it. So there's a Bond of Revival. Yeah, because we can't play it. It's not going to matter. Are we on, like, Uber blocking duty here? I think we're on Uber blocking duty. Yeah, it was pretty bad luck drawing the Dracoseth. Unfortunate, like, the Risen Reef is, like, putting it into hand. There's no way to ditch it. But that's okay. So we're literally on... We have to block this thing, right? Yeah, we have to block it. Oh, no, we don't. They don't have a card in hand. I was going to say, if they had a card in hand, we had to block it because of growth cycle or whatever. Yeah, this thing, growth cycle. But... I don't know if there's a way out of this. The Carnage Tyrant's going to kill us this turn. So we have to see. I guess we have to see, like, maximize our... Wow. And we don't have the other one. Nope. So we can reef. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. Hating off of Ashiok's a good point. There's the Dracoseth. So if I'd have hit... Oh, no. That's first card down. Yeah, so I would have hit that, and now I'm just dead. I needed to hit the Drakuseth. I couldn't attack with it, though. Because I would just be dead to the Carnage Tyrant, right? Yeah. Like, the only problem is, it's like, the only thing I can attack with is Drakuseth. If they hadn't played Carnage Tyrant, then yeah, we would have probably been okay. The Carnage Tyrant killed it. Like, if we'd have been able to hit something off of Ashiok. I mean, I guess we could have blocked, maybe? They can't attack Carnage Tyrant because Drakuseth is 7/7. Reef is pretty good. It helps you churn through a lot of the deck really fast. Yeah. Well, I'm pitching this back on the sole purpose of one of our 2 win conditions is in our hand, and it needs to be in our graveyard. We'll put that. We're going to need to remember that the Jace is the bottom card. Just in case we do definitely get the mill plan going, we need to know that the second Jace is the last card. And that is why you play 2 and not just 1. I don't agree with the singleton strategy in a mill deck. So, or self-mill deck, rather. There's some people will tell you that 1 Jace is fine because you just buy it back with the Tameo. I don't think that is necessarily the case. Alright, let's find... That is not how I wanted to find my lands. I guess it did find them, though. So if we can draw a land this turn, we'll wall Lost Thoughts again. Hopefully Risen Reef, play Ashiok next turn. One of these 2 next turn. Yep, your fishy gets a counter. A land. I think we want to Ashiok here. We want to try to get as many hits in with Ashiok as possible. Granted, we're Ashiok ourselves, but it's definitely better. Like throwing things like Narcomoeba and Wall of Lost Thoughts in front of these guys is pretty good. So the sneak is gonna kill Ashiok next turn, and there's nothing we can do about that. So we need to hope to hit a Drakuseth here. Wow, River Sneak might just kill us next turn at this point. I mean, it's a 5/5. Well, it's 4/4. Sorry. Are you attacking me? Because if you're attacking me, I'm not blocking. Alright, so there is a bond. We just need to hit Drakuseth. Boom! Look at that. Got the Drakuseth. See if anybody shows up. Sure. So we want to shock this into play and Tameo back.
I would like to test a new hypothesis with you.
Tameo back the... Do we want the bond? We can't bond. We need, where is it? I saw it. Right there. The Blood for Bones.
I have learned much from my ancestors.
Cool. So... They have 1 card in hand. Of course, it's another fish, right? We can't kill a River Sneak, which is kind of problematic, but if we draw a if we draw Spark Harvest, we can. That is the key. So let's block this guy here and block that dude there. Take 12. That's super problematic, right? So I can't kill that thing without. So we have to go up with Spark Harvest, right?
Let me aid your research.
Well, that stinks. Play this. We can't Blood for Bones, right? Yeah, we don't see these stupid fish very often, so... What? Hi, Jordan. I'm not 100% sure yet. What we're playing for FNM. I think... Zach, plug your ears, earmuffs. I think we're playing Blue-White Flyers. Yeah, I can't block Sneak. Like, I guess... This doesn't even do anything. And then, of course, there's the Spark Harvest, just one card further down.
I leave you.
Yep. Man, that stinks. So this is free play too. Appreciate that. I do appreciate that. We're I told myself that when we went any worse than one loss with Escape Shift on that week that we would change up. And so we decided I think I'm playing the Blue-White Fires deck list. I think I'm playing this week. Just because I have a ton of fun playing it. It's just kind of like, and aggro is not my thing. That's definitely for sure. So, but I think this is where we're playing. I'm currently shy one Resplendent Angel, but I'm hoping it's in the mail since it's rotating. It's cheap right now. I'm hoping that it shows up in time. So, but currently we are on a Sultai Dredge deck. I kind of want Glowspore Shamans, to be honest. Actually, I know what I want. What I want to do is get into this constructed event. And... Come on. Why will you not let me resign? I appreciate that. Like, I like that Ooze deck too. Ooze is... Well, this is stupid. I don't know why it won't let me. You know, we're just gonna, I guess, quickly concede here so we can play this deck there. I love the Ooze deck too. That was kind of a deck that just popped up, and Ooze was a card that I wanted to be playing with for a while, and yeah, see, I don't even have a resign button now. I've been wanting to play Ooze for a while, and it just kind of fit into that deck. So it's pretty good. I do have to say that I do miss it a little bit too. Just for the simple fact that I'm not playing. I'm done playing the Sultai Escape Shift. I wish that Ooze was really good again, but it's just not. Creep and Chill, yeah. So, I was playing Creep and Chill in the initial Sultai. Ooh, yay. So your actual Sultai dredge list does really look a lot more like this dredge list then. Just replacing the Multanis. So like I put 2 Blood for Bones in here. I don't even remember what I took out at that point, but like Aid for the Fallen's a good card. Or Aid the Fallen, I guess, whatever it is. So you kind of, I guess, rather you have a hybrid of the two. So yeah, that's the first one tends to be the old, I guess the old version, if you will, like pre Blood for Bones, and that's why I was playing Aid the Fallen. Just trying to buy stuff back, and that was really Aid the Fallen was really the best choice that you had for buying back anything. It just didn't do a very good job. Like you get your Planeswalkers back, but yeah, and that's the best way to do it. We've got 8 or 6 weeks until rotation. So you do you put in cards that you think are good and stuff that you have fun with. Try something that maybe doesn't fit. Something that's just be a haymaker out of left field. If your metagame is a lot of if your local has a lot of graveyard interactions, play Land of the Void in the main deck. Try a couple of those things. We'll keep this. It's kind of shaky, but we can go Swamp Supplier, so. So what are you playing in Standard, Jorbin? Do you play Standard? If so, what are you currently playing? Let's get some Stitcher Supplier beats on. Look at that. Stitcher Supplier against N Narcomoeba. So Mono Blue Temple, okay. That's a fair deck. It's an easy deck to start with too. And I don't mean easy as the fact of like it's easy to play, because it's definitely not easy to play. But it is it's a good deck. Fair, like I catch myself saying words that are probably not 100% true here, but it's a good deck to start off with. There's interaction, but not a whole bunch of like 2, 3, and 4 color interaction for it too. So
This is difficult to digest.
Izzet Drake's is pretty good. I like Izzet Drake's. Izzet Super Friends. So what you got? Sarkin Rao Sahili? Chandra? Am I missing anybody that fits into that? Alright, so... Oh, Narset. I forgot about Narset. That is an actual card. This is Blue Temple's rotating out. Prophecies will that hopefully replace it. So interesting, in case you didn't know, so Zach hates Twitch, and it says Zach hates Twitch. That's actually Prophet Z in Twitch chat right now. I asked him why he does not have the same names, and he kind of looked at me and was like, I don't know. He just didn't. So, we actually played, if you go back, we played Zach's Wolf deck, although it be at a subpar list because I didn't want to make the cards for it, but we did play that on stream. Was it the very first stream, Zach? Or is it our second stream? Nice. That's super cool. Well, that's unfortunate. Like, we can't Blood for Bones anything back now. So I guess we just Bond of Revival. We need a land. If we hit a land, we're okay. Preferably a green land. Actually, we're, like, legit okay with the Drakuseth in there. Bond of Revival. Yeah, the Wolves deck is really sick. And, don't think, like, just because, like, if you want to build a deck, work toward it. Like, I guess if that makes sense to you, you don't have to go all in on it. Yeah, see, there you go. So, like, if you don't want to get the Shocklands, don't get the Shocklands. Although Shocklands are an amazing investment. Yeah, if you build budget versions, exactly that, Audio. If you build a budget version of a deck, start tweaking some things a little bit later here and there. That's, like, the best thing that you can do. And I wouldn't say that they're necessary if you want to win. They help a lot. I guess is the best way to put it, you know. It definitely helps, yes. Yeah, you are banking a lot on that. Okay, so wall. I think we want to blood here. I would have much rather had Bond, but we have no choice. We have to do this. Yeah, Negate's gonna kill us. The twin one, meh. Let's go for it. We have to naturally draw. Well, that's unfortunate.
My dreams dissipate.
So 1, 2, 3. We have one Blood for Bones left. No Bonds left. Both Drakuseths are in there, and both Jaces are in there. 17 cards left. It's your first deck. The standard meta was Simic Arcbow, not Sultai Aggro. Yeah, things do change a lot. That's saying it. I mean, it is what it is. So we Narcomoeba kill the Kefnet. I feel like we do. Like, we have no choice. We just have to try this. So Bullets to Citadel was not cheesy. It was way cheesy. Don't tell him that, though, guys. I don't think anything in Scape Shift will get banned. So, like, Scape Shift rotates in, what, 6 weeks is what I think is what I said.
My prowess.
So,
Just the trick for this.
it will still be good, and it will still be amazing.
I am that which nightmares them. Your
Oh,
final
I wanted to target them, I think, but that's alright.
while you slumber.
Yeah, what do you mean? The 10 zombies during the course of the game, not 100. You don't make 100. I have yet to make 100 zombies in a game. They usually scoot before then. But Yeah, we did talk quite a bit about what you could use, and Zach actually found like to replace Scape Shift, so you lose 3 cards on top of some of the lands that are there, and Zach actually found that like Elvish Reclaimer could help, and he just doing it as a budget starter build for Scape Shift, but Elvish Reclaimer is decent, and like getting lower to the ground, I guess, is kind of where you want to be here. So
Meditate and prepare.
Enter the God Eternals. Yep. We're just gonna like, we can't draw a green land, so it's not gonna matter. It is currently 8:11 p.m. So we are in Eastern Standard Time. So we are in Michigan. We got 7 cards. YOLO. We got to hit green 1 time. Why is it always the 4th card? Like, this is horrible. Long walk, but you could do it. Yeah, I guess you could if you wanted to. Man, if we hit a green land off the first 4, we would have had pretty good. So, like, this is why you play Jace. Yeah, Detroit Pistons, I don't care for the NBA. So your friend lives near Lansing. You recently got him into Magic. That's pretty cool. Yo, look at that. Sweet. We did. Yeah, our professional teams are not the greatest. I've been a lifelong Tigers fan and a lifelong Lions fan. And it has been pretty bad, and it's hard to say that really stinks when you root harder for your collegiate team than you do for your professional teams in the state. So, all right, we try this again. I think we're better now because of the Tameo. Like, we have the green for the Tameo. Play this here. Yeah, MSU is legit. Like, go green. That's all I have to say about that. Alright, so our opponent knows what we're up to now. So they probably take the Tameo. Like, if they're good, they take the Wall of Lost Thoughts. So, you guys, I'm assuming, aren't too close to here. So, Liberty, it's funny. Liberty Coins is the name of a coin store. But they actually have, they do have Magic product. Coin dealing, gold and silver is their primary income. They just have a small spot for Magic, but we're able to play there because of that, and they do have a status with WPN, a high status, because there's enough people play there. So, yeah, it's slowly changed. Utah. Okay, so you're the second person from Utah that we've had here. Alright. We'll play this, play an Archimeeba just to get it on the battlefield and start beating, I guess. How many people were usually at your LGS? I gotcha.
Let's slow this down. Here goes nothing.
That's cool. So, like, being that we're as close as, well, that kind of stinks. I don't wish anybody to not be able to play FNM. being as we're as close to MSU as we are, we do have varying weeks where we don't have very many people show up. We don't have 10 LGS. There are 6. And yeah, like last week we had 9 people because GP Minneapolis or Magic Fest Minneapolis. Yeah, there's six total LGSs within 10 minutes of each other, and if you span that out to 20 minutes, you add 2 more. And yeah, game stores are a definite thing. We have like everybody else's primary source of income are games, not Magic, I guess is the best way to put it. Kill this thing, sacrifice this thing.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, we used to have Fortress, so we had 7. So back when I got into Magic, or got back into Magic playing Friday nights, I want to say there was 9 total, but it might have only been 8. So
It's how you play the hand you're dealt.
Dream big.
opponents probably sitting here going like, why did they do that? Blah blah blah. So
Difficult to digest.
is Zoni. What's your creature count? I guess is the better question. In all honesty, this is like,
Interesting technique.
I appreciate that. So that should be you. I didn't even think about that. All right, do we kill? I don't think we kill that. We let them take it. So have fun, Jordan, and glad to meet you too. Super happy you stopped by. All right. We wish they would have taken the Draco. We probably like the problem was they didn't know we had that, right? So, let's get them to use. We're gonna attack with both in case they have a removal spell of any sort. No, they don't. Okay, that's fine.
I can see.
So we'll mill with this. We're 27.
This was overwhelming.
Alright, so play this. Blood for Bones. Sack that. Oh, cool. So let's put a Dracoseth on the battlefield. And we want to put... What do we want to put in our hand? So do we want Risen Reef in our hand? There's more reefs in there. Or do we just want the Wall of Lost Thoughts? How many Tamios have we milled over? 1, 2. We milled all of our Tamios. That's unfortunate. So I think we want Risen Reef because we want to draw the cards. We can play it too. 16. So 16 creatures. So you're probably... If you do the math on that real quick. It's not... by quick, it's going to take a minute. So 1 of 4, if you're churning through... I mean... By the time you cast it, you're arguably, like, you want to mill it and bring it back. Zoni makes... It just makes X number equal to the number in your graveyard, correct? So, well, that stunk. Alright, so...
I leave you with I will always return.
I have to hope that they can't kill me here. Azoni could be okay. I'm not 100% sold on it. Like 16 creatures is kind of meh. I mean, it depends. I guess it depends on how much you're churning through your deck. So on turn 4 or turn 5 even, you're probably gonna make 4 dudes. Which I guess 4 1/1s plus the Azoni. And that's assuming that you've cast one and... Yeah, so it's not horrible. Does he have a good value? Have you play tested it at all? I guess is the better question. Don't kill my Jace. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh, card's still in the mail. Gotcha. But it could be interesting. Zoni's not a bad card. If it works, I really want to know though. Either have to tweet at me or send me an email or something, because Zoni's a card that I've wanted to play with for a long time, build around. Just never been able to find a shell for it. You just always felt like you needed a massive amount of creatures. You're going to have all the cards to play for FNM then, I'm assuming? Blah! They killed themselves with the command of the Trevor because they didn't want to die to the Jace mill. So we had to win that game, or that turn, because we could Ashiok mill ourselves, Jace, draw 7. So, get some. Well, that's cool. Like... that's super exciting. That reminds me, Zach, do you have a Resplendent Angel? If so, bring it Friday, because I may need it. Night Pack is broken in Draft. We've established this a long time ago. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so... no mill, but we can cast Narcomoeba on 2. And Risen Reef on 3. So... you and your selling of your cards. That's stupid. Cool, we could play this island and play this Risen Reef. And they're probably thinking, like, why are they playing Narcomoeba from their hand? Yeah, well, if you'd have been buying cards... oh my goodness. Alright, so we're down to one real win con in the deck, right? Isn't that how this goes? Let's not draw the next Drakuseth. Sure, shock my Risen Reef. I don't care. Yes, we'll take action and attack you for 1. Yeah, see, if you wouldn't have sold your cards a while ago, then you would have still stayed in it and bought cards, and then you might have had Resplendent Angel, and I wouldn't have had to ask anybody else. I could just ask you.
Trust me.
Alright,
Thank
so...
you.
I'm bouncing Narcomoeba.
Might be a bad idea.
Mox Amber. Well, that's fun. I think it is Jeskai Super Friends, unfortunately. So we're playing this for Spell Pierce.
Welcome to my world. Your fight. I aspired for.
And cast this Narcomoeba again. Yeah, I I think this is super unfortunate here because I don't think there's any way we win this. I don't think we can. Like, we're just not fast enough. We're not going to churn through a deck fast enough. Especially not this game. Last game we had put up. Yeah. They make it a Dargan. Pretty sure they make it a Dargan. Yeah. I can't attack with Narcomoeba now. That stinks.
That's more like it.
But what we can do is put up a wall. We need to build over that Drakuseth, like, pronto. So we have to, like, if they attack Ashiok, we don't block, right? But, I really don't want to bond anything that is not this Drakuseth.
Let's try this. Are you ready?
Attack me. And then let me Ashiok into a Drakuseth, and then bond the Drakuseth and kill everything. That seems legit. Attacking me. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Go team. And then, of course, if they have to have no counters, too. If they have a counter, we just get owned here. But... Alright, Chandra. That does not allow me to kill everything.
Study, focus.
Son of a sea biscuit. Oh. So they screwed that up because like they should have done that prior to doing that. Can we bond and kill anything? No, because the stupid dragon. They killed the Ashiok, so target me. We dead. Yeah, not a problem, Audio. You have a good evening and have fun. If we don't talk to you before FNM, hope everything works out okay for you. I don't think we're attacking here. I think we're actually just dead here. Yeah, I think Jessica Super Friends is going to be a problem here. Unfortunately. So, hello to anybody else that's sitting out there. Yeah, we just dead, right? Died of Super Friends. Oh well. So what are we playing? I guess it's just Sultai. Sultai something or another. Yeah. It says we have 4 people watching. There's some. I think there's some people lurking. And that's usually the case. So we're down to 3. I think I count as 1. The host counts as 1. So that'd be you and me and probably one other person still sitting out there, or has it on in the background. Okay. Try to make a go of this, even though the Drakuseth is in our hand. We don't have a way to ditch it, but maybe we can mill over the other one. We drew the 3rd land, so that's even better. Zach, you can't tell anybody what I'm playing for FNM either. Just an FYI. Oh, I didn't realize we had a Stitcher Supplier in our hand. Oh well. Cool, we got an Archimedes. So we have, I probably want to play a little bit of that. I have fun and I enjoy playing Blue 8 Flyers, so. No! Don't bite my Narcomoeba. Do we want a reef here? I think we actually want a supplier. We want to keep churning through the deck. That was not very fortunate. Hit 2 Tameo. So, alright. So see, next turn we get Hinterland Harbor, Risen Reef. Yeah, I think they're gonna hit. Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say if they have like a pump spell, they'll hit it. Oh, they'll Rabbit Bite it, whatever. Should've just thrown a Stitcher Supplier in front of it. Alright. So, okay, so Bond. Bond's pretty good. If we can get something milled into our graveyard, we can actually just Blood for Bones. This will go here. We'll take 2. That's not a problem. So, alright. Holy cow, we have had some atrocious mills. Can we afford to Jace? I don't think we can afford to Jace, and there's not another Risen Reef. And if we Bond. So if we Blood for Bones, we can Blood for Bones the Wall of Lost Thoughts and Stitcher Supplier back to our hands. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. So sack this. Yeah, I don't think you're counting it with a green. Wall of Lost Thoughts, and then Supplier back to my hand. Target us. So hopefully we can hit the other Drakuseth here. Hitting Archimedes is pretty good. Drakuseth. Oy vey. So we're halfway through our deck. I mean, we've hit 1. There's only 2. This is where Tomebound Lich would be good. And I actually think I want Tomebound Lich. I think that's... Tomebound Lich is alright. Block there, take 3. I think this is alright. Okay, yeah. Let's spend a growth cycle to kill the Wall of Lost Thoughts. I think I'm okay with that. As it turns out. No, come on. Alright, so let's do this again. Attack with Narcomoeba. Blood for Bones. Sack this thing. We're gonna carry on with the same loop, at least for a minute. Wall of Lost Thoughts. Stitcher Supplier. Target ourselves. Oi, 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 oi. Alright, so there's the Drakuseth. Okay. Alright, so next turn we can Bond of Revival the Drakuseth. And we can kill the Nissa, which would be pretty good.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
So deals 4 damage. All forms attacks deals 4 damage to any target, 3 damage to up to 2 other targets. So okay, we'll throw this in front of this in front of this, block here. Take 6, go to 9. That's perfectly fine. So we're going to point it at this, this, and this. Let's choose this. And we aren't going to choose the Barkhide Troll, obviously, because it has a counter on it. Yeah, going to read what this thing does. So we're going to deal 4, 3, 3, and kill the Nissa. So we 3 and 4. We can block Wall of Lost Thoughts on this thing. Target a creature or planeswalker. Target up to 2 other targets. This one and this one. So this should work correctly. Yeah, I should kill that guy before it triggers. So Drakuseth wrecking people. As long as they don't draw a Rabid Bite here. I mean, even if they draw a Rabid Bite, it's fine. Yeah, I'll take 1. That's fine. That's totally okay. And so we'll play this. And we'll attack with Drakuseth. And then 2 other targets. And we'll play Narcomoeba. And we'll play Jace. And we'll draw a card. Mill, self-mill gets there. Reanimator, Dredge, whatever you want to call it. Beautiful game, beautiful game. Shifting Ceratops. Can't kill me with a Ceratops, huh? Yep. Wow, we found that just in time, too. All right. We're two and two with this crappy Dredge list here. So I take it you're drafting in the background then, Zach, huh? You're watching on your phone again. Yeah, we'll keep this. Citrus Supplier turn 1, Narcomoeba 2, and that on turn 3. Seems okay. Oh, you're doing both on the laptop. Multitasking, huh? You really need to just get a desktop. That's probably what you should have got instead of your box. Oh, whatever it was. Alright, so next turn we can Reef. It's just pretty good. See what we hit. Land would be nice. Not gonna lie. Not another Blood for Bones. That's not very nice. We just attack because there's no reason, like, not to. Helps us get cards in the graveyard. Well, that stinks. Wow, triple blood for bones. That's no good. Hey, Jenkins, how are you? Long time no see. Oh, that was our Risen Reef. That thing was gonna do amazing things. Now these Narcomoebas are just gonna have to do amazing things. Just chilling. That's good. Hey, you are out west in Utah, correct? That's what I thought. We actually just it's funny. We actually just talked to somebody somebody else who was also from Utah, that was pretty cool. Small world when you think about it. Although I know Utah is a fairly big state, so it's not like it's that small. Let's hit this Dracoseth and then let's hit a land. Blut. Yeah, 4 million population, something like that. Yeah, not very small. little wedge. All right. Opponent's kind of driving me nuts here. They literally just have to turn their dudes sideways. Is all they have to do here. Yes, I will block gladly. All I want is for them to put one Dracoseth, and I need to draw a land. Oh my goodness. This game loves me. Sack this thing. Put that thing out of the battlefield. And let's put Risen Reef or Wall of Lost Thoughts back. Let's put the Reef back in our hand. 3 creeping Trailblazers. That's pretty good. I hope they don't have a way to kill the Dracoseth. We're just gonna reanimate it again. Yeah, and I guess that would have been the reason to grab the 1-drop there. 2 Thicker Crashers. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we'll play this. Gives us a blocker. Ooh, Ashiok. So we'll Blood for Bones the Risen Reef, which is fine. Get back the Dracoseth. And get back the Stitcher Supplier. Play the Stitcher Supplier. And then we'll have both for their Blood for Bones. I am totally okay with that. But I am not blocking. I'm also just dead to Cruel Celebrant, right? We don't have a life gain, do we? I'm pretty sure we don't. So do we go out on our own terms? I think we go out on our own terms here. Give me that Dracoseth. We do have life gain. What do we have for life gain? Oh, we dead. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we don't have life gain. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna shoot this one, then this one, and this one. We going out on our own terms. We DED dead. DED. Oh, that stinks. We had a shot at that one too, I think. If we'd drawn the 4th land. 2 and 3. That amazing deck there. Yeah, we dead. DED dead. What are you playing for FNM this week? Anybody? I mean, somebody's got to be playing something new, right? Other than me? Some good old Teamer Reclamation. So, how do you deal with Teferi then? Teferi 3. Do you have any specific tech for that? Yeah, are you talking the 2 mana bounce whatever non-land permanent? Rouse Outburst. Rouse Outburst is pretty good. Forgot about that card. Oh, you just ping them with the Storm's Conduit, don't you? Whenever you cast something. Isn't much. Well, that's good. I mean, that's kind of the... Like, when it first shows up, it's kind of the end-all, be-all. I mean, maybe he's playing enchantment, Zach. You don't know. Leyland of Sanctity. Oh, yeah, you can't kill them with a ramped up... ramped up spell, I guess. One land of this is good. But can't you just bounce that with the one card, the return target non-land permanent card? The Callus's Missile, yeah. Yeah, 2 on the side seems pretty good. So it makes 3 altogether. I'm not a fan of the like Callous Dismissal win with Nexus of Fate. That's pretty garbage. Says the guy who played Nexus of Fate. I feel like you should have to produce a true win condition. Not just like a support card that happens to win you the game.
Do not challenge a raging river.
That's BS. Play these guys. We're not attacking though. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's very funny how many people are like trying to either make rotation proof decks already or like thinking about rotation. So you get 3 months for each new set standard, and we're in the last, like, we've just had a month of the new set standard, and it's kind of nuts because I've already started building with like the new set in mind, or not the new set in mind, I guess, however you want to put it. Okay, I think we want to start drawing cards here, so I think we're going to play Cloudkins here. We can't get through the Cavalier Threats. Ooh, Safara. If that thing was flying, stupid moo. No tax. So, alright, hopefully we can hit Spectral Sailor. That'll give us 4 flyers, and we can Safara. Hit 3 Ravnica sets in a row. Yeah, so what are the last 3 sets? Like, so you had the core set, and you had War of the Spark, and was it Dominaria or something like that? The Ravnica, or the 2 Ravnicas. So, I mean, I guess you kind of had 3 Ravnicas. The Guilds and the Legions. Let's just get this thing on the battlefield. See if we can, what we can't do with it.
What a strange and magnificent world.
Yeah, I take it, like, did you play, back in the day when, like, when the original Ravnica sets were out? I gotcha. Alright, so this is fairly decent here because we get to play Empyrean Eagle plus play Safara Sky's Blade. So I didn't play Standard back in Ravnica Allegiance, but like it was definitely a different sort of. Ooh. I think we just played this. And then the Safara. We want to draw that card. And that favorable wind's going to get there for us, I think. 1, 2, whoops. 2, 3, 4. We'll leave the Healer's Hawk, because he can block. So Ravnica was very nice in the fact that it brought in a lot of things that people didn't get to see. Bringing in a lot of the, like, multicolors. You already had it, but, like, the mana was probably the best it's ever been, or the best it had been really in a very, very, very long time. So there's a lot of nostalgia behind the original Ravnica block. So I guess it all depends on, like, whether or not I love being in the Ravnica era. I guess if you want to say, like, being on the plane of Ravnica and playing around that, it's really nice. At least to me, like, I feel like it is very nice. We can't deal with that other than, oh, this guy. Yeah, this guy. If we draw the untap, +2/+2 untapper for all of our flyers, we're in a really good spot. We didn't draw it, though. So let's play this. Let's play this. Can we kill them? So they have, not that guy. They have this guy and this guy. So they block here. Like, they could double block the Safara. 3, 6, 9, 12, 20. So they can't double block Safara. If they do, they just die. We're probably dead on the crackback, but only been playing Standard since Allegiance. Seen a new part of Standard cards is gonna be. Yeah. So then, so this will be your first rotation. Oh, I forgot that they had that stupid flyer over there. Oh, that's a problem. Because you haven't been a part of rotation, correct? Like, you haven't had anything that you can no longer play. That part of it is very interesting. Yeah, like, I totally understand why you're excited then. Totally understand why you're excited. So, 21, 22, 24, 26... 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. They can't kill us. So.
Behold nature's true power.
Because we just block Cavalier of Thorns. Right? Math is for blockers. So 17, 18, 20, 22, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yep. So we block Cavalier of Thorns because it doesn't have trample. No, don't block Hydra. It has trample. Yeah. This blocks 5 damage. That would only block 4. So. Yeah, GG. That was a pretty good game. Yeah, and that's, so knowing, like, here especially, knowing what cards do which. Like, if you don't know, you definitely have to take the time to read there. Because I actually missed... I missed a point when I was adding it all up because I forgot that when they plus the Nissa, that the Hydro is going to get bigger. And if they would have plus the Nissa and plus the Nissa plus the what's her face, the Moo, I think we were dead. Because they would have been able to maybe we wouldn't have been dead. No, this is horrible. No 1 or 2 drops. That's better. We ditched the Hangdix, ditch the Winged Words, ditch the Rally. So I think here. Yeah. So 2 more at that point, yeah. Except that I would have had the Flyer, I guess. So yeah, I think it's probably irrelevant. I think, yeah, I'm thinking you're right, Zach. I think Rally of Wings is probably the ditch here because we go turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. As bad as we need Rally to win, we need to cast Winged Words way more. So we need the Executioner to put pressure with the Empyrean Eagle. And I don't know, I may just cut that card. Although now I drew the Glacial Fortress and the Plains, so like lands 3 and 4 are perfectly fine. And I think we actually are going to do this.
Few things are more calming than a raging. Do not challenge a raging river.
She's okay. Like, I think sweet is an overstatement. So they're gonna attack me, which is fine. If they have, yeah, so they don't have the strike.
Your
Okay.
presence darkens my sky.
Moving Grixis? That seems interesting. I didn't think about that. So let's do this.
The sky is my domain.
Sure. God's Willing Pro Blue. Why not? Let's play the Guard Mage. I didn't think about her in Grixis control. That seems like that could be very interesting. Play as like a 1 or a 2 of, and kind of like a late game sort of aspect. Yep, we're gonna get owned. Unfortunate here. Feather is a horrible matchup for us, I think. So play the Executioner here. Yeah, 4/4s are good blockers. Yeah, have you ever been able to ultimate her, I guess is the best question. We're actually drawing some land, or drawing some with your islands. We're just dead. Not even gonna block, because let's play this Lyra. Gotcha. See, I have never had her up. But again, like, I only play her in this, and I think I play her. Oh, that Blood Elementals deck is playing her because she makes elementals. Go figure. And you just immediately want to minus her. Clarion for lifelink. Sure. Okay, can I live if I block properly? I'm at 5. I'm going to go up to 10. Take 5, 6, 7, go to 3. Yes. I think that is fine. They're going to gain some life, so they can't die. And then we... Yeah, it's too bad we didn't draw a land there. If we drew a land, it'd be nice because of the Shalai. But we can do this. And... Are we attacking? Yeah, we're attacking with the Hawk. To gain some life, just in case. I'm going to leave Lyra in case they don't draw a pump spell of any sort. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16. See if I'd attacked with the Lyra there. I guess if they'd attacked with the Lyra, it wouldn't have mattered because then they would have just been able to do whatever they wanted. Alright, if I had a pump spell here, a Rally of the Wings, Rally to Wings, Rally of Wings, Rally of Wings, whatever it's called, would be sweet right now. I even take, like, Winged Words into double Rally. That's not what I wanted. Although... that's 4 mana. So, I can play this since it's a 4-5. I can leave up Hanged Executioner. I think I just leave up Hanged Executioner. We just gain 10. Go to 15. I can block with Executioner, which is pretty good. Sad to see the the Ravager rotate. So good when it comes to the game. Yeah, that card is amazing. Super surprised that it was not played. Wow. Binding off the top. If I'd have played the Shalai, that game would be ours. That is super unfortunate. But can we kill them? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're 1 shy. Can they kill us? I don't believe so. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. They're 1 point shy. We could soak up 6 damage. If we rip a spell off the top. Alright, so we're past the blockers here, so we'll block here. Block. No. Block. Give them... They're not going to pay. I think we want to save 6 damage, though. We're going to exile this guy. So if we rip a... Pump spell. That's not a pump spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can draw. We can either draw or we can play Shalai. We can play Shalai. That seems way better. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And we're going to gain 4, go to 11, leave up 2 blockers. Yeah, I think we just tag these. We leave up 3 blockers here. Because that's lethal for them with them next turn. We need to gain the 4. Sweet. I'm not too... I guess I'm not too sad to see much of anything leave yet. the land's probably the big one. They're a big one that I have a problem with leaving. Alright, give me just a minute. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Lands make me sad too. I think they make everybody sad. Alright. See what we got. Zach, are you still there? Can I please open the wildcard chest? No. No. Oh. BTW. Michigan mints. Best mints ever. Yeah, I mean, don't Scrylands help you a little bit, though? No. That's fine. Ditch the Lyra. What do you mean you need to know if it expands? It doesn't expand. I'm at like 300% right now. Reporting my Twitch for being too good. Too good at what? Because I'm not good at squat. I think we're just gonna winged words here. Divination's fine. This would be even better. So next turn we can play this, favorable wins, and play a Spectral Sailor. Dude, what, dude? I'm at 340 something. Ooh. This is just too good, right? It is 300%. So it's so your chest goes up, and or your, I don't even know what you call it, like your vault progress, right, goes up plus 100%. But if I look at it, it says claim this and you get one wild card, two wild cards, and then 3 wild cards, or whatever it is. So like, yep, use some reserve trigger, sure. The way I read it, like if I click on it, I'm at 348%, and it is going to tell me, oh, you go back to 0, and this is what you get. Lava Coil, that's BS. How did you draw the perfect card against us? That's so stupid. Gotcha. Get him. So Guard Mage here. 1,000% and still won't open it. I'm not gonna open it. Why would I open it? What's the point of opening it? Because I need the cards? I don't need them till the next set. Stinking Omnath. Hi, my name's Omnath. I'm gonna kill your guard mage. Brah brah brah. Hi, my name's Spectral Sailor. I'm gonna get flashed in and block one of your elementals. Just what you was just to see if the percent. Yeah, so like what happens, like I cash that thing in and then like I end up with all these wild cards and I can't see the percentage of my vault progress anymore. What happens? Huh? Then you'll feel horrible. Everybody else has higher than 100%, you ding dong. Sure. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'll pay 2. Play favorable wins, that's fine. Yeah. Attack and get some. So you're not coming over here and opening the chest. I will log out of my arena every time. 32, huh? 32 is pretty good. Did you copy it and make them deck themselves? That's the real question. No. That's the best. That's the best part of explosion. For reclamation. I'm surprised they didn't scoop. Like, in all honesty. Like, we're almost in scoop phase ourselves. Yup, that's a lot of damage. We're at 1. 1's not dead. I'm gonna draw a card. They just did not want us to have. They did not want us to have the last card. Oh, that's great. I like that. That was fun. Oh, sorry, Zach. I accidentally clicked play. That was good shit. Should I? Oh, where's that? Like that cancel button? Oh, we're already in a match. Sorry. I can't go open the vault then. Not yet. Not yet. We have to wait. We have to wait, Zach. I like this. Shotgun, Hollowed Fountain, play Healer's Hawk, play Island, then flash into Spectral Sailors. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. Yeah, I guess I'll click on it once just because Zach wants me to. So, but we'll do it after this game. No, so am I opening it? Why would I wait until you leave? The whole point is to like the fact that you're here, ding dong. Like, there's just no point. I haven't opened it yet. I'm at 300%. Ooh, Cavalcade. All right, well let's get some. Oh, it's so good. I think we kill them next turn. 4, 8, 12. Nope, not quite. I already have a Resplendent Angel. You put a Cavalcade deck at FNM. That's kind of interesting. I haven't seen that one. Alright, so we're gonna Executioner. And now they're dead next turn if they don't play. Oh, I should have attacked there. Get in 4 damage because they just block with a 1/3. Whoops. 23 Spitfire is scary. Is Scurry? Scurry, awesome, I'll bet. So we just go for the kill, right? If they don't block, they're dead. Do you think that they know it? I'm thinking they block one guy. They're adding up the burn. 23 shot of Spitfire is pretty flippin' big. Like, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm digging the double block. Get wrecked. Go to 1. They'd have been dead if I'd attacked that one turn. How pissed do you think this guy is right now? Like, all that setup. 6 or 7 1-1s in one turn, gave him haste. How did you play 6 or 7 1-1s in one turn and give him haste? Like, I guess you have the Scorched Scamperer dude or something like that. Alright, Zach, so... Oh, Instigator, yeah. They do deserve a good one out. Okay, because see, like, so here's my vault progress. Oh god, so your game went way long then if they were playing, like, Instigator, Goblin Chieftain, or whatever it is. So our vault progress is at 358.1%. It contains 1 mythic rare wild card, 2 rare wild cards, and 3 uncommon wild cards. Unlock the vault by collecting cards. What do you think is going to happen when I click on this? What do you think will happen, Zach? Because I can tell you exactly what my thoughts are. If it opens, I'm going to do the laugh. It's going to open. Like, my vault's going to open, and I'll get wild cards. That much is a guarantee. If it just gives me 1, you're going to fight wizards. So, what I think is going to happen... What I think is going to happen is I think it's going to open, give me 3 mythics, 6 rares, and 9 uncommons. My vault progress bar will go away, and I won't be able to see it until I hit 100% again. How much do you want to bet this? What do you want to put on it, Zach? You want to put Red Bull on it? Red Bull gives you wings, and it's amazing. Peach flavored Red Bull. How's that sound? Sure, you don't care. All right, you ready? Because just going to right. That's fine. Yeah, sure. I'm not if I have to buy you one, I will just end up with 1 too. So if it ends up the way that I said it is, you owe me a Red Bull. If it's any other way, you owe me a Red Bull. Peach, specifically peach flavored. Or I guess lime will work too. Or any flavor, because it's Red Bull. It's great. All right, ready? Okay. Oh, pear's fine. Do I know Zach? Yeah, Zach is actually Prophet Z. And I owe Zach Red Bull. Yeah, yeah. Zach, it's kind of odd. Zach's Twitch handle is not his gamer tag. So yes, I do know Zach. All right. You want pair? It does give me 3 chests. Okay, you win. You do win. So that's good. We have a couple of cards now that we can do something with. But we need to go back to finishing this constructed event. And don't go around telling people that you're my son. What's wrong with you? Even if you use quotation marks. you're gonna buy us one of each flavor. Why are you gonna do that? I can't drink that much Red Bull. Actually, that's a lie. Never mind. No, it's horrible hand. This is garbage hand as well. Quotation marks fix everything. I feel like you just put quotation marks around that in the air at home by yourself. Okay. This is better. We're gonna keep this, ditch this, and this. Hopefully, Winged Words is gonna draw us out of this. Yeah, air quotation. Are you talking to me with air quotations? Or are you talking to Zach with drinking that much Red Bull? Because I could definitely drink that much Red Bull, and I definitely have used air quotations before. So I guess either instance is correct. More so me. Yeah. I don't drink Red Bull during the week, but I drink a crap ton of it on Fridays and Saturdays. Way more than any normal person really should. I kind of just... Yeah, I kind of want to cast Winged Words. It gives me an Eagle, so... Yeah, we're going to do this. Because next turn we can play Eagle, hang back on Sailor. So that's pretty good. I've been wanting to play this deck in actual paper Magic for a while now. And I'm actually excited that I'll get the chance here. Don't drink more than 4. And his response is, hold my Red Bull. Yeah, that's usually my response. I mean, what response would you rather me? How do you get your vault progress? What do you like? Do you want to know how you get it up, or do you want to know like just how you add like? So you, I guess I explain either way. It doesn't really matter. So you get your progress itself up by collecting rares, mythics, by collecting cards. It doesn't matter what cards they are. So by collecting any card, excuse me, that you already have 4 of. And it adds a different percentage to your vault progress as you go on. So, the comments may not change it, but so like as it goes up, as you open more packs, you do your dailies and your weeklies and stuff like that, is really where that helps out. And then when you hit 100% in your vault progress, you get the chance to open it up and you get free cards. Buying cards or buying packs, like I buy the $50 arena bundle that comes out for every new set. That really helps, and a lot of times that will get you pretty close. I tend to buy that $50 bundle, and then I tend to spend $100 on packs, or 18,000 gems, whatever it is. And between the two of them, I get a lot of what I need. So like right now, and then after that, after you open that up, it's not $50 in a case. I had a $50 bundle, the $100 in packs, and I buy a case. I'm not loaded, you ding dong. Oh, we dead. I'm not even playing this out. They stole our Lyra and our Spectral Sailor. We're not coming back from that. It is a lot of money. But shh. Yeah. Yeah, because a case is 600. It's 6 boxes. So it's $750. $750 a set, yep. So I used to just, before Arena, I spent $600 a set, and then I bought whatever, like, random cards I wanted. That's kind of changed now. So, I think we're keeping this we have winged words to try to draw into another blue. So, yeah, I'm not moving the camera. There's a reason he's talking about this camera. There's a reason it's on this one, pointing this way. So, yeah, there's we may move it over to the other monitor. When I get everything set up in the background over here, but that's a ways away. Okay, so that's good. We can draw here. I always wondered what's on the other side of the room. Cards. Yes, cards. A lot of cards. I have been in and out of Magic for the better part of 20 years. 20 plus years now, really. So I have a lot of cards. Whoa, that's almost 25 years now. So see, 90, I played 96. So yeah, 23 years. Yeah. I have a lot of cards. Zach makes fun of me for it. So do we make an elemental here, or do we... I think we just make the elemental. We don't even worry about it.
Ride the winds to victory.
Dude, that makes me sound like a horrible person, Zach. It's not that bad. I have cards to give away or sell, remember? I have those 6 case boxes right there to get rid of. So, like, gives you an idea. Here, we can. This one. We're gonna do some. It's fine. It's a case. So this is like the box that they, you can get your boxes in and stuff like that. Matt gives me his extra boxes because I need stuff when it shows up. It says 6 booster, but I hold 6 booster boxes. I have 6 of those boxes that are just commons and uncommons. You really are an asshole. But so I have extra commons and uncommons from this rotation, actually. So we'll be getting rid of a lot of that. Probably anytime soon will be great right now. Alright, I think we want a guard mage. We probably should have winged words, but we want to use our mana as best as possible. So we're hoping to be able to kill them before they kill us. 4, 8, 12, 16, 21. Yeah, okay. It's all love. Yeah. Love is not exactly the word I would choose, but yeah, that is a lot of nights. So 4, 8, 12, 16, and 5 is 21. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. They don't have lifelink, right? And if they can't remove anything, they dead. So let's do this first, just in case. Spectral Sailor, that is not what I wanted to see, but trying to give themselves a shot at this. No settle. Can't settle. Have 4 up. At least you don't leave your decks in the car for a couple of this potentially damage them and risking them getting stolen. Settle the record is 2 mana. Yeah, that seems fine. Settle would seem great. I think they're just digging for a removal spell. See if they had a shot at one. Cast down would have saved them. So yeah, I do not leave my cards in my car, ever, for any reason. So, humidity is high, and warps the cards, and because this is Michigan, and B, again, yeah, people could steal them, and that would just stink. Here, Big Jim, do you leave them in the car, Zach? Because if you leave them in the car, I'm gonna slap you. Not really slap you, but figuratively. I'm sure somebody will yell at me for that, you know? You're right. They never came out of your mouth. Gamma Gates or Gallows card stolen. Keep them magic on the spot. Feels bad. Yeah, that would feel horrible. I am extremely lucky that I have not had that happen. That did in fact happen to Zach. I can confirm that. Yeah, I feel bad for anybody who gets their stuff stolen. That's no good. It just it takes a certain kind of person, I feel, to do that. He played Legacy. Yeah, that feels even worse, and that's another reason that, like, you just hold on to your stuff all the time, because of that simple fact. I don't, like, I play Legacy. Blah, blown out by Settle. I play Legacy, and I will not walk away. I try to know where my decks are at all time. So, yeah, that was not really a good time for you. Okay, so which one do we care about not getting countered?
Hold that thought.
We only have one Sephara. I'm thinking odds are, like, they can tuck the Sephara. Let them tuck the Lyra, I think. Or which a good spend of mana. We'll just cast the Sephara. They can tuck it. I don't think there's a reason that they don't tuck it. Yeah, I make the suggestion that even after high school, when you get a job, that you still guard your cards with your life. I'm very particular about who has access to my cards, for that reason. So, yeah, that's fine. Put Healer's Hawk. Yep, use a backpack.
We need to move quickly.
Great investment is the Ultimate Guard bag.
I have practiced against
So
hone your
it's a little bit
prowess.
on the expensive side, but security is like, spare no expense on security, really, in all honesty. So I'm working towards. I used to have individual deck boxes. I used to use a lot of, like, this style deck box, and then I went to the flip style here. Went to, like, this flip style deck box over the years, And yeah, no sponsorship. Like hashtag sponsored. But I actually went to Ultimate Guard boulder cases. So, and then we have to do we attack the Narset? No, I think we get one shot in the Teferi. Seal away. Yep, gotcha.
Stop that now.
So actually, I went to Boulder Cases, and I actually purchased the archive. So
No time for a break.
it holds 4 of the 100 counts.
Keep an open
So
mind.
security is really that's just a better way to keep it. So the Boulder Cases are inside the archive. The archive is inside the bag. Bag is on your back, and that nice bag zips up very well. So spare no expense. That's the way I feel, at least. And yes, got him. So didn't put them on seal away, but did put them on going to get rid of that Healer's Hawk. Did not know how they were going to do it. So we need to, yeah, that's fine. Pay one. I don't care. I have enough manas. Yeah, it's a perfect time. It was perfect time to talk gear, because
I won't let you win.
it looks like we're gonna get owned. They counter this Lyra. We're in big trouble, mister. Yep.
My dreams dissipate
So
like smoke.
yeah. Satan Tower boxes. Well, weird backpacks. Yeah, the Ultimate Guard backpack is really good.
Let's skip to
The Satin Tower box. That's what I was using for a long time. I think they're over there right now. Actually, for an extremely long time. I think the last 3 or 4 years. So with the flip box, I forgot about the Satin Tower boxes. But I only have a couple of those. So they're pretty good, though. They're harder to get in and out of. You can't just grab, you know what I mean? You can't flip it open and reach inside and grab something out of it. So yeah, Ultimate Guard has this. It does have some bigger boxes. How much you want to bet this is Settle 2.0? Or another. Let's just. I mean, we're gonna try. Yes. Is it another seal away? Yeah, Settle. Okay. What are we drawing? Spell Pierce that we don't have in our deck. And we can't draw anything because of Narset. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, if it's Settle, we concede. Yeah. I do like the Dice Storage too. I actually bought a. I just bought a bag to put my dice in. So, used to have them on the bottom of the satin box. And then, I also have, the little cases, obviously, that they come in. 4-3, which is about the best that this deck does ever.
The spirit of the wilds beats
Sure.
in my heart.
We'll do, I don't have a sideboard for that deck, that's what I'm going to be playing. So, we'll do flyers here. What's your name? Yep. Here we go. Jenkins is the homie now. He's probably the homie before you were, Zach. We must keep him and never let him go. Yeah. Oh, garbage. Alright. Wow, why are we... All of a sudden, the server's starting really slow here. No, you're fine. Okay, so... This into this. If we draws land, we keep 6. I think we pitch this. We have 3 chances to draw a land here, so hopefully we're alright. Alright. On top, huh? Alright, land, let's go. And a bunch more land, that's awesome. Wish I'd have ditched one of those eagles now and kept the winged birds. Brutal. Rar, get some. And this is where I get blown up by like a board wipe or something, right? Alright, reclamation. Sure. Yeah, I was gonna say, Resplendent Angel kills you alone, I think, there, so. I guess the better question is, do you have a sideboard? So I'm assuming you're still watching, so. Alright, let's, so if you take that over to a tournament match, it's actually best of 3. I don't have a sideboard, but that's perfectly fine. Now Apollo's way to go. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? The deck just plays itself. It's playing Team of Reclamation. It's literally like one more turn and I'm dead. Alright, we'll play. If we draw a land, we're okay. This is super, super shaky. Snapkeep. Great. Wonderful. Love it. This is super shaky. I don't know if this is how this is gonna play out. Wonderful. Shock. Love it. Sure. I will gain 3. And then now I'm gonna lose my bird. Yeah. That's the only bad part about that. Is one shot there. Alright, well. We're gonna just try to like curve out here. Oh, this could be problematic. You start ramping, that's an issue. Alright, whew. Got the Shalai down. So, alright. Let's see here. That's not that. 4, 5, 6. Yep. Guard mage. Hopefully we don't just die here. Oh. Need land. Flyers today. Hey Josh, how are you? Yeah, we're actually we're doing a direct challenge with Jenkins. So, yeah, this is the Blue White Flyers list that I have been playing. I think I've been playing this since, I don't know if it's since M20. I don't even know if there's any M20 cards in it. To be honest, it might be a War of Spark deck. So, I'm doing well. and going out like a champ. Yep. We have no sideboard though. And it's like super doubtful. It's soon to be super doubtful that we have. Yeah, look at this. Look at, we can literally. Oh, we can take a card out. I forgot that this is a 61 card special deck. So look at this Lonely Moo. I think it's staying. What, Zach? You're not going anywhere. You're staying right here. Do not go anywhere. It's super weird. It only shows up as 2 viewers. You just don't go anywhere. That makes it that much easier. Garbage. Oh. This is garbage too. Oh man. Alright. Mulligan to 4. We're keeping 4. That's gone. And that's gone. And that's gone. So who says we win here? Not this guy. Mulligan to 4 seems horrible. That was a shock, if in case anybody didn't know. Keep your toxicity up. You can do close to decent person. Ah, fine. I hear ya. I'm super interested to hear why it only has, like, it shows only 2 viewers. What say you? Spectral Sailor. Yep. That's fine. That's bound to happen. I'm playing this. I did mulligan to 4. Cannot expect a whole lot here. Blah. We need to draw lands. We can't cast anything. One land is not dope. One land is horrible. Like, we kept... Okay, so we kept 4-card hand. It was 1 land. I mean, at least we could play this 2-drop that we kept in our hand. It was 1 land, because that was all we had. a Healer's Hawk. Well, it's right here. Healer's Hawk, Spectral Sailor, Hallowed Fountain, Favorable Winds. Those are 4 cards. I don't think it was horrible. Oh, you forgot to set your stops, didn't you? Alright. We're taking a lot of damage from this thing. Mm-hmm. Cloud Concealer down. Alright, so I think we just do this. And then we have to cast this. Try to draw anything. Blah. So we draw some lands. They don't do us a whole lot of good, though.
When a storm sea washes the dead ashore, super gross and not my fault.
That's kind of funny. I don't play against Ral, so hearing some of the voiceovers are kind of interesting. That was a good one. Alright, so... Alright, next turn we can Eagle, leave up Rally, which is actually... What do you mean I need to get Discord? I have Discord. I just don't ever use it. I'm not, like, a huge fan of talking with people, I guess, is the best way to put it. Very awkward since I'm sitting here talking to people. But, I don't do well in groups. So, hence the loner. Then I's a loser. Oh, use it, loser. No. What? Like, what's the point? I mean, I'm sure at some point I will probably use Discord. At some point, however, will not be right now.
Better watch out.
And it will probably not be anytime in the near future either. So, just to say that. This seems like it is going to be a big explosion. Talk to you when play so you don't cheat by looking at the stream. I don't care. If I cared, Zach, then whatever. I guess that would be on me at that point. Yeah. GG, kids. That's, get this rally in, though. What up? Got a 5/6 bird. 5/6 burbs. Yeah, my cat is not very happy. Look at all those cards I can cast next turn. Dang. Okay. We'll run it back. I think this deck is fine. I just think the mulligan to 4s and 5s needs to stop. In all honesty. So we will play first. That is garbage hand. That is an okay hand. We're gonna ditch the Hanged Executioner because the Cloud Concealer is going to draw us a card. Whoa. Hopefully the Cloud Concealer is going to draw us a card. Alright. No shock for the burb. Do. Draw a card. Draw one more land. I'll be happy. Actually, that make me feel alright right now. Flame sweep. No. I wet my board. That's pretty good. Pretty good card. Yep.
Think you can beat me? You're welcome to try.
Sure.
I'm really into current affairs. Get it? Because current electricity? Never mind.
That was interesting. Alright, so we got some pirates. I have a feeling that we have to kill this thing right now.
Yes, even I make errors sometimes.
Ral's such a big part of that deck. Like allowing you to duplicate and triplicate off. Oh man. Fine, I'll just play this card. Does it land? Does it live? Does it stick? Alright. See if we can kill you next turn. The resiliency with the angles. All the angles. Look at this. All the angles. Okay. Yeah. GG's. Yep. Yeah, that was a good board. That was a pretty good board. And it board wiped twice, too. So, Lyra, yeah. Lyra's still OP. I'm gonna be very upset when she rotates. Wow, this is lagging pretty horribly. So, I'm gonna miss that card. Yeah, I am gonna miss that card. And I'm only playing 2. I wish I could fit more Lyra in here. I wish she wasn't legendary. But there's a reason she's legendary. She's just that good. So, no sideboard techs. Anybody who's watching or is gonna watch this, because I'm playing this Friday night, and I should probably, because I happen to have the deck right here. You're gonna laugh. I think you just laugh at my sideboard, because I was like, yo, what cards? I have the sideboard. Yeah, I have the sideboard that I'm gonna play on Friday. I have it in front of me. I'm gonna put it in right now. And it was literally just cards I had sitting here that I wanted to play. Cool, I don't have to make an additional one. And it's what's funny is that it's some cards that like I do play on a normal basis, others where I was just like, this seems good. That's the sideboard. At least that'll be the sideboard that I'm playing Friday night. If the deck does really good, who knows? Maybe I'll play more. But I can't see myself playing more than 1 week with this deck though. I just don't see the deck doing very well at our FNM. I just wanted to play it one time. But like Feather. So like Rule of Law shuts me down. It really stops me from casting multiple burbs in one turn, but it stops Feather from just continually looping and going off. So it's very nice in that aspect. And of course, then your vetoes and prison realms, formations for your control decks. So prison realms for your control decks, bindings. I think a card that people have forgotten a lot about because prison realm does exist. Ixalan's binding. The difference, like if I had a sideboard, I'd have brought the bindings in against you along probably with the prison ones. I probably would have brought the vetoes in, I guess. The vetoes and the bindings. Because the binding deals with the reclamation. So, and we do have we have one player that played reclamation. I don't know if they're still playing reclamation or not, but so but that is the deck. That's what we're playing Friday. Land base is pretty basic, pretty straightforward. I'm not playing any chuck lands if I don't have to, or any tap lands if I don't have to. So, but there be the deck, and I think that probably is going to bring me to the end of tonight. So we've been on for almost 3.5 hours, and it's about time. I want to go get something to munch on probably before we go to bed, and ready for tomorrow. See what tomorrow brings. So I do want to thank you, Jenkins, for hanging out for a while here, and everybody else that kind of hung out earlier tonight. We had quite a few people stop by, which was that was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. So a lot of people showed up. Yeah, thank you, Zach, of course, for being here, coming by. Thank you, Josh, if you're still around. I don't know if you're still hanging out in the back. Glad you stopped by. We do miss you. So, and I guess hopefully we'll see more people. Yeah, and I'm glad to see me. I wish you would have pushed me earlier wish you would have pushed me sooner when I was here. I probably would have been streaming a lot earlier and would have had a lot more fun with it. Some more people around to be able to bounce some ideas off of and stuff. But I don't believe I will be streaming tomorrow, but I'm not 100% on that one. All depends on if we have dinner plans or not. But you can follow me on Twitter. I do tweet out. About the only thing I tweet out is when I am going live. And so you'll always catch that. And then I've been lacking kind of on the whole YouTube, like posting to the wall there to send out a message on YouTube. It just seems that not too many people from there actually decide to come over here to watch anything with Twitch. I do know there's a lot of people from the other side of the world. So I know that's kind of harder, and I don't have a very big following, especially not like the size of Liberty. So, but then also, of course, remember to check out Liberty MTG streaming FNMs on, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week from here on out. So we went live last week, and it's gonna be it's cool, something new. So I'm super excited that we're moving forward with Liberty's program, I guess is what you could call it. We're just moving forward with all the different stuff that we can do with that channel too. So it's kind of nice. But I guess everybody have fun. Until next time, have fun. And we will see you guys then. So take care. We'll see you later.